Yeah, I've been up there a couple of years ago.
This is Michael Drace with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 610 Mildred Avenue, Venice, California. We are performing a waste line and sewer line inspection through the 3-inch roof vent. We were unable to locate a mainline sewer cleanout on the property, so we're going to set our camera at the roof vent. We're going to show the property. This is going toward the back of the property, and that's the side of the property. And this is our roof vent. We're zero out our camera monitor right at the opening so we get a good accurate reading. And we're going to begin running down our roof vent. So we're going to run down our roof vent. We're going to transition and enter the waste line. Waste line is pretty much the same thing as a sewer line, carries the same products. And then 2 feet outside the house, it transitions to the sewer line, which is the same exact line. We're going to pause for a moment. We're going to run some water real quick because we do have a lot of debris on the camera lens. So we're going to pause for 1 moment. Okay, we're going to continue pushing out. We've cleared the camera lens and we are in cast iron pipe and fittings. There's an inlet right there. Our waste line is cast iron. We'll see if we transition to vitreous clay or another substance and then another material. And there we transition right here. Pull back just a little bit, Steve. A little bit. Keep coming. Right there. At approximately 23 feet, 24 feet, we transition to vitreous clay. We do not see a mainline sewer clean out. We will locate this on the way back and mark it for a proposed mainline clean out. So we're going to continue to push in now. We are in vitreous clay, making some turns. And we'll locate this area after, once we get out, if we can make it all the way to the city sewer. Running out, we have another joint we're coming up on right here in about a foot. And the joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. So we're going to continue running out. I believe we have about 4 feet between joints. Continue running out. Coming up to another joint. And the joint appears to be, from what we can see, pull back just a little bit, Steve. We may have a little crack in that joint. Pull back a little bit more. It could be just the reflection as well. We're going to blow that up on our laptop back at the office. Take a good look at it. Pull back about another 3 to 6 inches. Right there. I believe that's more reflection than anything else. The joint looks to be pretty lined up. So we're going to continue to push out, but we'll take a good look at that on the laptop when we blow it up at the office. Continuing to run out. Coming upon another joint right here, we're going to pull back about 6 inches. A little bit more. Right there. Okay, that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. So we're going to continue to push out. Coming upon a turn. First joint looks to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're going into the turn a little bit. We got a little bit of an offset, not terrible. Another offset there in that joint, but not terrible again. We're going down into the Y, going into a turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too.
Making the turn. And got a little tiny bit of an offset there, but nothing major. So we're going to push through that turn. Appears that we're still in 4-inch vitreous clay. coming upon another joint right here in about a foot. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We're going to continue to push out. Okay, we're coming up on another joint in about right there. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're going to continue to push out. Looks like the line may have been hydrojetted. You see where there's different colors in the vitreous clay. So it may have been cleaned prior to inspection, but it doesn't appear to be terrible. We're coming upon another joint right here. It looks like we got a pretty large break right here. We're going to go in just a little bit. Go in about 3 to 6 inches right there. Looks like we got a pretty large break right here. Pull back just a tiny bit, maybe 2 inches, Steve. Right there. We're going to, I think we're going to run in. We're right at about 58 feet right now as we're pushing out. We may be a little bit different coming back, but we're going to push in all the way, try and get out all the way, and then we're going to look at this area on the way back and try and locate it. So we're going to continue to push in. So that 58 foot mark, we do have what looks like a pretty large break. We're going to continue to push out. Coming up to another joint here in about a foot. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We're pushing out some more. Looks like we're coming up to another turn here in about 1.5 to 2 feet. Still running out. Keep going. Right there, that joint's offset a tiny bit, but not terrible. And we're in a turn. So we're going to keep pushing in. Next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're going to go in just a little bit, and this may be our saddle to the city sewer. So we're going to try and push. Going to pull back just a little bit. Pull back. Slowly. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. And that looks like our saddle area. We're going to pause now and we're going to locate this area real quick. Okay, we located this area in the backyard at approximately 2 foot 6 inches deep. We have an inlet that we're coming up to right now. We're going to continue to push out. We have an inlet there. We have more inlets coming in that you can see. We're going to push out a little bit further, and then we're going to pause. We're going to pause right here for a moment and just check something in the bathroom. We're going to pause. We're going to continue to run out. You're okay.
I'll turn this water off because just in case somebody next door flushes.
Okay.
Then they'll tell you.
Okay. We're going to continue to run out right now. And we're at about 75 feet, so we're just going to continue to run out and see where this goes. Continue running out. We're making a serious drop right here. Making almost a 90-degree turn. There's some roots in the pipe. I believe we're going out into the alley and we have a lot more water. We're going to pause right there. Pull back a little bit, Steve. Right there. We're going to pause right here and we're going to check this area. Okay, we verified that we are in the alley. We are at approximately 4 foot 7 inches deep. And we are in the city sewer. So we're going to begin pulling back now. We're going to pull out and we're going to pull back to the area that was at about 58 feet or so where we saw the break in the pipe. And we have some root intrusion, but we're already in the city. Pulling back, we had some inlets. Now we're in the property line sewer. Okay, and we're going to pause for a quick moment. We're just going to flush a toilet and try and clear the camera lens a little bit. So we're going to pause for 1 moment. Okay, we flushed the toilet and we cleared the camera lens. We're going to begin pulling back again. We're going to pull back slowly. Making another turn. Turn appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We had some inlets in here, probably just turns. There may have been something else here at one time, we don't know. May have been some other fixtures in the garage or something. But we don't have anything but one bathroom on the property. One bathroom in the kitchen, I believe laundry. We're pulling back. We're going to come back. We're almost there now. We're going to pull back to the area where we saw the break in the piping. Keep pulling back. And that's the area. We're going to push out about 3 inches right there. Okay, we're going to pause right here and we're going to locate this area. We have a large break in the line right here. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we located this area and marked this area with an orange flag at approximately 2 foot 3 inches deep in front of the air conditioning unit, between the air conditioning unit and the back fence. So we're going to continue pulling out now. Again, we're going to pause for 1 moment. Pause 1 moment. Hey, Steve, want to push in just a tiny bit? We can get a little right in there. Stop. Okay, you got a large break right to the right. Now I want you to pull back very slowly. And you have bugs coming out of it and everything else. You can see the dirt and the mud. This piece right here is broken. Keep coming back. And you get the whole face of the pipe piece just broken out of it, right there on the right.
Okay.
Okay, pause. Okay, Steve, let's pull back. So we're coming back toward the back of the house now. We're pulling back toward the bathroom area. We're going to transition here momentarily to cast iron pipe and fittings. Those joints all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. The break in the vitreous clay was really the only part that we saw that there was an issue. That something we would say that has to be attended to now before you have a larger problem, before it collapses or have a large problem with stoppages. So we're going to continue to pull back. Now we're making a turn. Making our turn. Those joints all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we should transition here momentarily to the cast iron. And there we're transitioned. We're still in vitreous clay, sorry. I thought we'd be in cast iron by now. It's just making some turns and coming back kind of funny. Now we make another turn. Now we're in our cast iron waistline. We've got a little bit of buildup in our cast iron waistline. There's some corrosion, buildup, scaling. Now we should be transitioning here pretty shortly to our vent line. We're coming up our vent line now, and we're pulling up, and we're going to pull out of our vent line. And we're out of our vent line, and that will conclude our video waistline and sewer line inspection. Thank you.